Hey, welcome back to 18 WJTS News. You are looking at Martha. We are going to be featuring Martha today, and she is just an adorable kitty cat. And of course, Kelly, she's looking for her forever home as well.
Yes, she is. So Martha came to us in October, at the beginning of October. She is about 2 years old. When she came to us, she was pregnant, so she raised a litter of kittens. They have all since gotten adopted, and Martha is still looking for her family. So she is super cute. She's kind of a chunky girl, and she is a polydactyl, so she has thumbs. Yeah, she's pretty special. Martha is also FIV positive. As you can see, she's free roaming in the free roam room with other cats just fine. Maybe would be best to have her in a home where she'd be solo just because she's FIV positive, but that would be up to the adopter's decision. So, but she's a really sweet cat.
Just to clarify, with being FIV positive, that doesn't affect the long-term health of the cat, really, does it? How does it affect?
Not really. So it's just going to forever be very, very important that an FIV positive cat is an indoor cat. It makes them more susceptible to other illnesses that they can get. So it's very important that they're in a home where everyone is kept up to date on their vaccines and that everything is taken super seriously, because regular illnesses are just going to be a little bit more impactful for them. Right. So yes, they could see more illnesses than your average cat. But we have had so many senior FIV cats and people who have adopted them that have gone to really wonderful homes, and they've just done great. So it is not in any way like a big, scary, definite bad diagnosis. We have lots of FIV cats that have lived many, many years happy and healthy in a home.
So Martha is going to be just fine. She just needs to stay indoors. That would be a great idea for her. She's very soft, and like you said, she has thumbs, which is interesting. Do you have any idea how many cats, what percentage of cats are polydactyls?
I have absolutely no idea. So her kitten was poly D, or no, he wasn't. One of her kittens was a polydactyl also. So we had another one that was hers, obviously, and then we had another one that we found at Rural King several months ago. That was poly D, and he was a polydactyl. We get them here and there, but it's not super common. And they just have the cutest little stance with their little thumbs sticking out.
Yeah. And now Martha's getting a visitor, and just checking out what's going on. But yeah, like you said, she's in the free roam cat room here, and this is always a great place to visit to check out some of the very special cats that have moved on up from the kennels to the cat room, and they're all lovable kitties. And like you said, Martha, she's been very busy. She raised all her kitties, and they're gone, and now it's her turn, and she will just make a wonderful addition to a home.
She would. She's super easy to love. She's pretty lazy. She likes snacks and she likes snoozing, so she's pretty easy to incorporate into your home.
Yeah, and you said she's about 2 years old, so she's fully grown. She's as big as she's going to get, and she loves being in her little house there. Yes. She likes that.
She sure does.
Yeah, so this time of year, it's always so important. We've had, again, cold weather all week, temperatures below freezing.
Yes.
Got to make sure that you take care of your animals.
Yes. Keep them inside. Keep them inside all of the time, ideally, but especially when the weather is this bad, it's just, we can't emphasize how important it is to keep them inside and warm and safe.
Right. And if they are outside, just make sure that you always make sure that water is not frozen.
Yes. And if we're talking about cats, we're out right now, but we will have more of those outdoor cat containers that they're coolers that we put straw in, and they keep things nice and insulated and warm. So we'll have more of those that will be free for pickup as well. Yeah,
it's been great. We appreciate the donations of those cat houses, and it's been wonderful to see how many people have been using those cat houses.
Yes, there has been a huge demand for them. So with that being said, if anyone has any styrofoam coolers that they're not using, feel free to drop them by and we'll put them to good use.
Yeah, definitely, because we can use them here as a way to help keep our furry friends warm. Just so many great animals here for adoption. A lot of the adoption fees are even sponsored, which is truly wonderful.
We have tons of sponsored cats right now, and dogs. We have sponsored dogs as well. So
yeah, and you guys put so much work in. You've even had seminars here and classes, especially with the dogs, for socializing them, and you've made great strides. You've learned a lot, really, just in the past few months.
It's been incredible. We had dogs play Play for Life a couple months ago, and they did a huge training on dog play groups. And it just changed everything for us, you know. So we're running these huge play groups with lots of volunteers several times a week now, and it's been amazing. It's good for the dogs, it's good for staff, everything, you know.
Yeah, it's been a great morale booster because, you know, everybody here is so busy and working all the time, and to see those strides being made with the animals is just a great boost. And there's a lot of dogs here maybe that you thought couldn't be socialized, and they've just done amazing things.
Yeah. Whenever Dogs Play for Life came, we had a couple of dogs that we were like, they're just never going to be a candidate to be around other dogs, and they showed us that was wrong, and they showed us how to incorporate those dogs into play groups. Obviously, there's always going to be one or two that will be true for that just doesn't get along with others, but the vast majority of dogs do want to play and they do want to socialize, and it's just figuring out how.
Right. Exactly. Figuring out their personalities, and you learn all the kinds of things like that with Dogs Play for Life. And, you know, getting that would not have been possible without the help from the community. Right?
Yes, we received 2 grants. It was a very expensive training. It's amazing that the folks traveled here from Florida to train us. So we had a grant from the Dubois Rec, and we had a grant from our local Walmart that paid for it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to do it. So
it's amazing. It's always great. We always appreciate the continued support for the Dubois County Humane Society. You all have just been amazing, and it's great to watch the cats right across from me now.
Martha wants to go home with you.
Martha's in our camera bag, and who's the black cat over there?
That's Pat. Yes.
Pat's investigating my coat, so he probably smells the other cat. But the free roam cat room is just fantastic and a great place to come if you're having a bad day. You can always check it out. When are your open hours again?
Our open hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 until 6, but by appointment every other day. So if those days don't work for you, just give us a call and we can set up an appointment.
Yeah, always easy to visit with the Humane Society almost any day. Just make them call and they'll be glad to help you because, you know, this is a great place, but we want to make sure all these animals get a home. We don't want them to be here forever. So it's very, very
great that they're so happy here, but for a short time. Yeah, that's the goal.
Right, exactly. So check it out. Kelly, is there anything else going on that you want to talk about?
I don't think so right now. We're on the cusp of kitten season. You know, we're in our slower months right now. We don't have a ton going on because it's cold and we're staying inside. Right. But kitten season is around the corner, so we're preparing for that. You know, every year when the weather warms up, we just get kind of clobbered with kittens. So we need fosters. If anyone has ever considered fostering, now is the time to reach out to us to get ready because we're going to have more kittens than we can handle.
Right. And we talk about this all the time. When we talk about fosters, the Humane Society provides all the supplies for you and just makes it about as easy as it can be. And it's such a rewarding experience. Yes. Really, the hardest part is sending back the animal to its home.
Yes, saying goodbye. We get lots of foster failures. That's, you know, whenever you foster and you end up adopting. It's our favorite failure.
Yeah, that is the best kind of failure, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I can see how that could easily happen. So we do appreciate all the help from our fosters and our volunteers. And if you'd like to be a part of that, you can always check out the website, DuboisCountyHumane.org. You can fill out the applications and get more information on what it takes to become a foster, or if you'd like to do it. It's all there. It's a great website.
Yes, it is. Everything's on there.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, be sure to follow on social media. Always adorable posts every day from the Humane Society's Facebook page. They're on TikTok. You're on Instagram. What am I missing?
I don't think you're missing anything.
Did I get it all covered?
The new social media that I'm not aware of yet.
Yeah, it'll start tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, be sure to follow them on social media. It will at least brighten your day. It always does. So again, thank you to everybody for all the support for the Humane Society. Dubois County Humane Society, or DuboisCountyHumane.org is the website. You can also check it out on Pet Finder, profiles of all the amazing cats and dogs that they have up for adoption here. And like we said, a lot of these animals are sponsored thanks to great people like you out there, and that is so appreciated. So you've seen Martha today with her thumbs, and be sure to give her a great home. She is looking for one, and she'd love to be a part of your life. Weather's next on 18 WJTS.